it's Lindsay Marie, and we're back with another Thursday night discussion about our brains and our moods and what's going on, what we can do about it. I'm glad you're here, and we're going to be exploring how to energize your daily routine and really reignite the passion, enthusiasm, drive that you thought your motherhood journey was going to consist of, and do it all without willpower. It's possible. I promise. You're in the right place if you're relying on that willpower, even for the tiniest tasks, or maybe you never stop. You're always going, but you also never feel like you're achieving anything, right? If you ever pause to wonder why your once energetic self is just struggling to keep the house in order, like, I can't even keep the house in order. What's wrong with me? I used to have energy and now you don't. You're not alone, mama. You're not broken. You just need a little attention and we can get there. So I'm Lindsay Marie, and after 6 years of navigating the exhaustion, the overwhelm, the irritability that often come with motherhood, I actually discovered a natural and sustainable way to overcome it. And so now I'm a mental health nutrition coach and help other moms like you shift from barely surviving to actually thriving by rebuilding your brain's natural feel-good systems. So tonight I'm going to talk to you about how you do have a natural system inside your body that influences your drive, your motivation, just your overall mood. And when that system is fired on all cylinders, mama, it doesn't have to feel like a chore like every single day. It doesn't have to. And it can be more like the journey that you envisioned when you decided to become a mother. So before we dive in one word, how would you describe your energy level today? Was it high? Was it happy? Was it driven, or was it flat? Was it bored? Was it blah? Okay, or something in between, or something completely different. Let me know. For anyone who does participate in tonight's live, you're going to be entered in to win a 20-minute phone call with me so that we can talk about the biggest challenge for you that you're facing in motherhood regarding your mood, and really talk about what you can do about it. So this isn't a sales call. I normally only have like actual phone calls with my paying clients. So this is really the only way to get on the phone with me if you're not a paying client. So take advantage of that. Super easy. Just participate in the discussion because it makes it more fun and everybody learns more when we participate. So this natural system that I'm talking about here, it's a group of neurotransmitters called catecholamines. Catecholamines, okay? The most common trendy catecholamine is dopamine. That's the trendy one. We hear about that. But dopamine has two siblings. It's norepinephrine and epinephrine. Norepinephrine and epinephrine. And all of these chemicals are required to help you find that natural drive and enthusiasm without feeling like you're forcing it or putting on a facade. So I call this group of catecholamines your energy engine, to keep things simple. So as I talk through the live, the energy engine is that group of catecholamines. It includes dopamine, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. So, and it's really essential for moms by helping us stay engaged with our family, driven to tackle all of the things that the day brings, right? And it's also it keeps a sustained energy instead of this up and down and relying on substances like coffee, right, to do the trick and give us energy. It even sharpens like our cognitive abilities. It makes it easier to make decisions and solve problems and plan things. That's what this energy engine is for in our body. None of that has to be hard when the energy engine is working like it should. So has anyone heard of catecholamines before today? Maybe dopamine, but did you know that there is a group of them actually? What have you heard? What do you know about this energy engine already? I want to take a second to talk about how you even know if your energy engine is low in the first place. So one, you can take the mood checkup, and I'll talk about that in a minute. It's more of an objective way to really see how full your buckets are. But really what that checkup is doing is screening your mood symptoms. So when your energy engine is low, you feel blah, you feel flat, you feel just unaffected by much of anything. This could be described as apathetic depression. Or maybe you just don't have the energy. You don't have drive, focus, you can't concentrate. So oftentimes even people who are diagnosed with ADD or ADHD, it's actually linked to this low performing energy engine. So a telltale sign though that your energy engine is not running like it should is that you cannot live without coffee. Like how many moms are like, I can't live without coffee, don't take my coffee away, right? That's because your body is literally relying on the coffee to run your energy engine. And when you need to eat or drink something for the energy or for the focus, it's not necessarily just the sugar or the caffeine that's doing it. Those things are firing your energy engine. So as soon as those things wear off, guess what happens? You need more coffee. You need more of the substance that's going to give you energy drink, whatever. And this is not a sustainable way to get energy. I don't need to tell you that. Like, it's putting you on the path to addiction if you're not addicted already to the coffee. So let me make this even more relatable. So I designed this discussion tonight, and within a couple hours of designing the discussion, I'm in a mom's group, and two different people are just telling me how much, not telling me, but sharing with the group how much they're struggling. And neither one of the moms wanted to show their identity. They posted anonymously in the group. And one of them outright said that they were embarrassed. And this is like cluing me into the fact that these feelings make us feel isolated. Like I feel like I don't want to like actually tell people I feel this way because I feel like this is wrong. But they're normal feelings, right? And the comments on the post make that painfully obvious that so many moms are feeling this way. But I'm here to tell you that it's not normal for your body to feel this way. Like you are actually designed to feel good. So the first mom said something along the lines like, my house is a disaster. I have no set schedule. I struggle getting myself and kids dressed every day. They hang out in their jammies a lot. She's just struggling. I have a lot of clutter. I'm overweight. I'm exhausted 24/7. My body just hurts. I struggle with just daily activities. My daughter is 3 and I plan on homeschooling starting next year, and these feelings are making it very tempting to just put her in public school despite really and truly wanting to homeschool her. So this mom heart is just broken, feeling like she's not going to be able to give her daughter the life that she wants to give her through homeschooling because she's so tired and struggling with everything. So who can relate to this? Too many of you probably, based on the comments that these kinds of posts get in Facebook groups with moms, but you are designed for this. You are designed to be able to handle like whatever life throws your way, and if that's wanting to homeschool, like you get to do that. Your energy engine just isn't working right. So of course it feels like just so hard right now, but there's a way through it. Another thing she said is, in my head, I feel like if I could just get my house cleaned once, get my clutter gone once, get in a slight routine once, then I'd be able to stick to it and keep it. But I'm drowning and can't get to that clean slate. I've never not been like this. Okay, so she's saying she's always been like this. So P.S. like, what if I told you, one, it doesn't matter if you've always been like this. Like, your energy engine has probably just not ever been working properly to some degree. Not that there couldn't be something else going on, but that could be playing a really big role, even if it's been going on your whole life. But also, your energy engine is not dependent on your house being clean, okay? When your feel-good engines are firing on all cylinders, not only will you have the energy to pick up the house when you want to, right, and be okay when you don't want to, but your messy house is actually going to cause you less stress even when it's messy because it won't bug you as much, okay? Another post by a mom within a couple hours said, I'm tired of people saying, how do you do it? How do you do everything you do? Because I'm drowning, and I don't know how I'm doing it all, because I'm just existing. There's nothing going on in my head. I'm just existing and going through the motions. I'm waking up to go to sleep. I'm waking up to take care of my kids and hold down the house. I have to hold down the house because my husband works out of state, because it's the only way to make enough to pay all the bills. And I know I'm not the only one dealing with this right now, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Yeah, mama's tired. Her energy engine is bleh, gone, okay? So who's sick of putting on a facade? Like when our energy is so in the tank, but we still have to do all the things, like it feels like you're putting on a facade because it's taking so much willpower to get through the day. So who is sick of living on willpower? I'm telling you, like that is not how any of us are designed to get through our day. It's miserable, right? And we are not designed to be miserable. So when your energy engine is functioning well, you're naturally driven and enthusiastic. You can even be enthusiastic. You don't have to be over the top, right? But like you'll naturally be more enthusiastic about life when your energy engine is functioning well. You have energy, you can focus, you can concentrate, you're alert, and it's natural. You're not taking substances in order to get that energy. You just are naturally energetic. So for moms who relate with the first example, with the mom who was just feeling disorganized, with no daily rhythm, who was afraid she wasn't going to be able to homeschool her kids like she'd always dreamed of because she's feeling this way, like imagine her life with smooth mornings. They get out of their pajamas. They don't have to be in them all day, and just embracing the day with energy. And because when mom embraces the day that way, the family follows, right? So she can find a rhythm in taking care of herself when her energy engine is running, taking care of her health, taking care of her family, and the constant exhaustion is diminished. It makes a way for you to just find that natural zest in life that you thought you lost when you had kids, and just genuinely excited to embark on that homeschooling journey instead of that daunting feeling. For the moms who are just sick of putting on a facade and sick of living on willpower and feeling fake, right? Like, I'm just pushing through another day. Or imagine if when people ask, how do you do it all, you can genuinely smile and know that you're thriving, not in this survival mode anymore. You're fully engaged in life. You're not merely going through the motions like you were before. You are engaged. You are not flat. You are not disconnected. You are engaged, okay? Every morning you wake up refreshed. You're ready to embrace the day with your kids. You can manage your home with energy regardless of how involved your husband is or what kind of help you have. You just have the energy to do stuff. It's not only about paying bills anymore. It's about living with purpose and joy when all of these feel-good engines start firing. You are going to be mechanically ticking off all of these things on your list and feeling like you're getting nothing done. Instead, you're going to invest love into everything that you do when those feel-good engines are running like they're supposed to. That exhaustion is just generally replaced with enthusiasm and being ready for whatever life throws at you. So who here can recall a day that's anything like this when you just felt on top of the world? Like, what was different about that day? It might not happen on a regular basis, but has it happened? When did it happen? Like, maybe it had to be a big thing, maybe not, but when did you feel this on top of the world feeling in your life? Remember, people participating in the live tonight are entered to win a free 20-minute call with me. I usually only do phone calls with people who are paying clients. So this is not a sales call. This is seriously a gift for anyone who chooses to participate during the discussion tonight, and really just dig into some of the things that are bugging you about your mood. It's just faster and easier to do on the phone, so let's do it. Let's talk about how we can boost your energy engine, right? Like, how do we get out of that slump and I want to experience some of those things, right? In the top of the world feelings. So what can you do? First, actually, I want to address, there are some prescription drugs out there that try manipulating this energy engine, and those drugs are normally prescribed for weight loss because they can suppress your appetite, right? You got lots of energy, getting things done, like suppress your appetite and increase your energy. So if you're on a drug like that and it's not actually working as well as you'd like, it might be because you don't have enough of these catecholamines in your blood to begin with. So just be curious, reach out to me if you want to understand that a little better and go ask your doctor some questions. But yes, those drugs could be trying to manipulate this energy engine. And also, like I said, you can eat food. You can eat certain food, drink certain things that are going to fire your energy engine. Coffee, energy drinks, but they're not a sustainable way to be productive. You know, like it goes like this when you keep sticking that stuff in your body. So as far as boosting your energy engine naturally, the number one thing you can do is eat protein. If you've been following me for any amount of time, that is what you have to do, okay? It's the source of fuel for your energy engine and all four of your feel-good engines for that matter. So just start with 20 to 30 grams, like a palm full of meat 3 times per day, and just see how it improves your energy. This simple change can literally change people's lives. Like they've been from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor, why do I feel this way? And then they start eating protein 3 times a day, and they're like, wow, my panic attacks went away. What? Crazy, you know? So oftentimes as mothers, we're just not eating enough, okay? And something as simple as eating can honestly make all the difference in your mood. So do whatever it takes to get some stinking protein in your body, okay? Another healthy, sustainable way to build your energy engine is to find ways to motivate yourself, okay? So that would mean like, think of a song that just like pumps you up, okay? It is pumping you up. It is getting your energy engines firing when you hear that song and it's pumping you up. That song is different for everyone, okay? So find the song that pumps you up or listen to an inspiring TED Talk. Find some TED Talks that are relevant to the season of life that you're in or the decisions that you're making, and get inspired. This will give you energy. This will fire that energy engine. Also, when you reward yourself, that's also your energy engine can fire. So set small goals and then give yourself a reward for those small goals. Like, I don't know, you're going to sweep the floor and then you're going to go sit outside in the beautiful weather before it gets cold and dark in winter for 20 minutes and do nothing because you swept the floor. That would be a great reward for myself. And once you try that, then set larger goals and larger rewards and just get this humming. Just make sure those rewards are healthy, right? Don't reward yourself with the coffee. You might not need to because your energy might be up. So I've included some ideas for motivation and rewards in the mood checkup results, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute. But are any of you already incorporating some of these tips into your day? Do you have that song or and what's the song? P.S. Because I like to make playlists of these songs. And like, how have these things made a difference for you? Just put it in the comments, whether you're watching the live or the replay. Let me know. But here's the caveat. Okay, there's a rub. If your energy engine is so severely depleted, like there's hardly anything in your bucket to begin with, right? The energy boosters are going to be short-lived and you won't be able to do them often enough. Like your mood is just so low that it's like, yeah, I can't keep the pump it up song on all day long, Lindsay. Like, right, okay, I know. But, and even if you eat enough protein, it will take a lot to get the energy engine firing consistently if you're so depleted. You also might not have the right vitamins and minerals in your body to even take the amino acids out of that protein, which fuel the energy engine, and just might not have the right vitamins and minerals in your bodies to do that. So you've been super stressed, right? Your body is probably using up lots of things. So it's not uncommon that we don't even have the right basic vitamins and minerals in our body to make these energy engines fire. So that's the first thing we work on in the Feeling Good in Motherhood program, is getting the vitamins and minerals right, along with eating enough protein, and that can make a huge difference. I have them do that first before we get too fancy, because it can make such a difference for a lot of moms. And then once the body is humming, we give it some help, all right? We give it some help with amino acids in the form of a supplement instead of just through the protein. Since moms come to me usually severely depleted, so the protein alone might not help, and it's not going to fill up their bucket as fast as they'd like. So the supplements really help. And there's also multiple types of amino acids that you can take to help your energy engine. It's important to figure out the right dose, the time of day to take it. All of these things are unique for every single person. And so this is what's at the heart of what we work on in the Feeling Good in Motherhood program in order to get all of Mama's feel-good engines really filled back up so that she can sustainably keep thriving instead of just merely surviving, right? We don't want to live in survival mode the rest of our life, okay? Not the goal. We want to thrive. So that's the goal of Feeling Good in Motherhood, to give them a tool, to give mamas a tool in order to take this into the rest of their lives. And honestly, they change their whole family with what we learn in Feeling Good in Motherhood. So your next step is to figure out how depleted your energy engine really is, as well as all your other feel-good engines. You're going to find that out at the same time. And you can do that by filling out the mood checkup. So I'll put the link in the comments here when I'm done talking, and it will take you to a list of questions to answer. And then you'll get sent your custom results immediately. Okay, so before you go to bed tonight, you can have a perfectly reasonable explanation of why you've been feeling a little crappy and give you actionable steps on something you can do to feel better quickly. Okay, so before we close, I'd love to hear from anybody. Last chance to participate in order to be in the drawing for the 20-minute phone call. But what's one change that you're inspired to make after today's discussion about catecholamines and energy? Just share that in the comments, whether you're watching now or watching the replay. What did you learn? What are you going to change? All right, so quick recap. Catecholamines are your body's energy engine, okay? They're designed to help you feel driven, focused, motivated, be able to concentrate, be alert, okay? That's what they're designed to do. And when it's not firing like it's designed, you're going to feel blah, low energy, lack drive, no focus, no motivation, no concentration, okay, when they're not firing, or it's really erratic. And it's when it's working as it's designed, you can actually get out of bed in the morning with energy and stop being daunted by even the tiniest of tasks. Okay, you're enthusiastic when it's working as it's designed, and you can create a rhythm throughout your day without getting exhausted. So to figure out how well your energy engine is working, then you take the mood checkup. I'll put that in the link in the comments. So thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight and watching this video, whatever you've done. But keep a lookout for me every Thursday night, and tell all your mom friends to join us. But most importantly, never forget, never ever ever forget that you are meant to feel good in motherhood. Mwah. I love you, Mama. Have a good night. Take care of yourself.